It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now listening to the Immaculate One.
The Immaculate Podcast.
You are now tuned into the Immaculate One.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now listening to the Immaculate One.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now tuned into the Immaculate One.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back for an episode of the Immaculate Podcast. I am your host. You guys know who I am. And if you don't, how in the hell did you find me? But I am the Immaculate One. And today we are going to go a deep dive into two topics. The first topic, we want to talk about the disconnect between the police department and the civilians and how we can improve that. And then another topic we're here to talk about the new semi-pro football team, the Tri-State Lions. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, do me a favor. Do not adjust your TV sets. The Immaculate Podcast is back. And we're back, and we're live, and we're ready to go. So, before I get started, guys, I want to be able to first give a shout out to our sponsors. Our first sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Guardian Storage, ladies and gentlemen. Guardian Storage is a local storage unit, ladies and gentlemen. They are located on the southern part of North Greenville Road, or actually South Greenville Road, I'm sorry. Right now for the Immaculate Podcast, they are running a specific deal, guys. If you are looking to storage some old stuff, maybe you're about to move, or maybe you're about to go buy something really nice, Guardian Storage has got you taken care of. Ladies and gentlemen, what they're going to do for the Immaculate Podcast family is they're going to give you guys your first 2 months at 50% off. I will say that again. Ladies and gentlemen, Guardian Storage is going to give everybody from the Immaculate Podcast family their first 2 months at 50% off, and I'm not done yet. They're also going to waive all the admin fees. Guys, you guys know between going to gyms or any kind of other places that like to take money out your freaking bank account, there's always hidden fees. Guardian Storage said, the hell with the fees. We're looking out for the Immaculate Podcast. All they got to do is drop the Immaculate Podcast as the name, the promo, to get the discount. So then, if you want the discount, drop the Immaculate Podcast. Tell them the Immaculate One sent you, and Guardian Storage will hook you up. Our next sponsor is going to be Fat Tees. Fat Tees, ladies and gentlemen, is the sponsor merch gang for the Immaculate Podcast. They make the dope merch that we have. I know you guys probably can barely see because I changed the look of it. As you can tell, we got the latest and greatest podcast t-shirts, ladies and gentlemen. These aren't the 24 karat editions that everybody bought, which we do appreciate the heck out of you guys. This is the platinum version of the Immaculate Podcast. Whenever you guys look at the design, we got a new design, we got a little bit of bling, and on the back, we are going to leave the world better than we found it. You guys know our slogan, ladies and gentlemen, but Fat Tees be hooking us up, and they're about to hook you up, ladies and gentlemen. Fat Tees is giving you guys 20% off on your first order. I will say that again. Tastes so good, make you want to slap your own mama. Yo, Fat Tees said, if you drop by and drop the Immaculate Podcast, you're going to get 20% off on your first order. So, if you got a family event, you got a sporting event, you want to just rock some new tees, drop to Fat Tees and tell them that the Immaculate One sent you so you can get the Immaculate discount. You see what I did there, ladies and gentlemen? Don DeMarco for him as well. I see you, boy. Fat Tees is doing it up for us, guys. The next sponsor that we got, ladies and gentlemen, is Purpose Driven Painting. Purpose Driven Painting also sponsors the Immaculate Podcast. They painted and immaculated. Yes, I just said that word. It's probably not a word, but I just said it. So what they did, they came in here, they literally, I don't even think they were here for like 2 hours, and they completely changed the look up. They made it look amazing. They work fast, they're efficient, their job, everything, their pricing, everything about them is, they have a purpose with it. They're not here to be the most expensive. They're not here obviously to be the cheapest, but they're going to give you guys good quality. And this company is amazing. And I think if you have a project come, you guys need a house painted, a wall painted. Maybe you guys are fixing up some blemishes. Guys, reach out to Austin and literally say, hey, Purpose Driven, listen, Purpose Driven Painting. The Immaculate One told me to come talk to you to get my shit painted. So they're going to hook you up. Make sure you drop that Immaculate Podcast as the promo code, and he's going to hook you up as too. So Don DeMarco for all the sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And also, last but certainly not least, I got to give a shout out to my man upstairs, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Won't he do it?
Bang, bang.
Now, I know y'all probably sick and tired of me talking. I know y'all not necessarily here for me. Well, you might be. But I know y'all really here for the topics. And I got my mans to my left, and he goes by.
Hey, this is Mike Rose.
Hey, Mike Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Tell them everything about you, man. Who is Mike Rose? Tell my viewers who may not know who Mike Rose is. Who is Mike Rose?
So I am a Evansville resident, been one since 2013, somewhere around there. I have been in the community, I've been a police officer for Evansville for going on 6 years now.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Are you born and raised here?
No.
No, where you from?
I was from Southern Illinois. I graduated Carmine, Illinois, and then
Nice.
I've been from Central Illinois.
That's where the football is. They're good in football. Us tri-state / Vandenbergians. Yes, I said that, guys. It's not a word, but I just fucking made it a word. We always got the shit kicked out of us at the school he went to. So if you know anything about high school football, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But shout out to my boy Mike motherfucking Rose. The GOAT! The GOAT is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't gonna lie to you. When he reached out to him and he was like, yo, Mike, I'm trying to come on the pod because I got some stuff I want to share to people. I was over here like, damn, you really want to come on the podcast? You what? You really want to come bless the stage and talk to you guys about some of the things that I know you guys are probably having conversations with at home, and the very exciting news with the new team, man. Now, I'm going to give you the option, brother. You're the guest here at the Immaculate One. I see people already in the comment section. Yo, Skylar, I see you in the comment section. Don DeMarco for you, brother. Travis, I see you in the comment section as well. Shout out to you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop that in the comment section, guys, because I am here for the bullshit. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. Please hit the like button, guys. It is very important for the algorithms to grow. You guys have been waiting for the Immaculate One to come back. I've been banged up, broken down, but I ain't dead yet. And I'm back, and I'm coming with this fire, and I need a little bit of support. So if you mess with your boy, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you guys go to The Immaculate Podcast on Facebook to make sure you guys hit us with a follow. Go on to YouTube and also hit us on The Immaculate Podcast because all the episodes are uploaded there. We do have a TikTok, ladies and gentlemen, that is The Immaculate Podcast 1. We also have Instagram, The Immaculate Podcast 1. We do it all, ladies and gentlemen. We're expanding to Kick. We're about to expand to Twitch. Guys, listen, the podcast is back up and starting. The injury is good. So I'm ready to give y'all this fire, and I want to be able to give y'all the content that you want. But I can't do any of that unless you hit the like button. If you mess with the content, share it. Don't share it because we're boys or I'm your home or anything like that, or I'm your guy. Share it because you actually either get something out of it or you think somebody else can benefit from it. So I'm never going to ask you for any money or anything like that, guys. But if you mess with me, just show me some love. Hit that like button. If you mess with it enough, throw it on your guys' page. Much appreciated to every single person that takes the time to watch my content. I don't care if you're here for 3 seconds, 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, 3 decades. I appreciate that you're here. I'm here to help you help me. Yeah, you see what I did there? Anyway, guys, let's get into the first topic. I'm going to give you the floor, brother. What topic you want to do first?
Let's go with the football thing.
Football. Ladies and gentlemen, football. All right, so I'm going to let you drop the gem, man. I'm going to let you take the floor. I'll find spots to pick and choose and go in there, and we'll go from there. Yo, I see Honey in the comment section. Honey, I see you. Tell Big Daddy Jeff I said what's up. Don DeMarco for y'all. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my second family right there. Those are my people right there. You know what I mean? And then I see Adam. Adam, I see you in the comment section too, my boy. I hope all is well. I hope your family's doing well, man. I hope everybody is doing absolutely amazing. We want to talk about football, brother. Tell me what you got with this football team.
So I have been in the semi-pro football world for, since 2003. Graduated in 01. So
Wait. Do me a favor. Wait. Say, what year was that again? What year?
2003.
Don't age yourself, brother.
That's all right.
Just say the early 2000s and save face. No, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Hey, I can still play the game. So
I know that's right.
Don't twist it. But no, like I've had several teams that have been a family. I've made contacts with people.
Nice.
You never know who you're gonna like, internet wise. Like you never know who you're gonna
network
come
with
across.
Stuff.
Network.
Yeah.
So you need a house painted or something like that. You might come across the painter. But
Purpose-driven painting. He's talking about purpose-driven painting.
Hey, accidentally, but I did.
That's a plug, ladies and gentlemen. No, go ahead. Sorry, man.
So I used it. Kind of get some film. Got some film. Worked my way into college. Played Division III. That's
nice.
a different.
Where'd you play D3 at?
Milliken.
Where's that?
Decatur, Illinois.
Decatur. Yeah, Decatur. Hey, listen, if y'all end up in Decatur, you made a wrong turn. They don't play over there, man. Decatur's rough now, bro.
Oh, it is. It is.
I mean, like, to me, I call it the baby Chirac, but that's a whole other topic. We'll save that for another time. But I didn't know that, man. That's interesting.
No, I lived there for I don't know, 13 years.
Were you a troublemaker?
No.
Are you lying, bro? Don't be lying to my people, dog. If you was a badass, you'd be like, yeah, I was a bad kid.
I tried to be a bad kid. My parents called the cops on me.
Yo, shout out to the PD, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Marco for the PD. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all out here sweating in the heat, dealing with bullshit. Got to deal with the media. You got to deal with the people. And then also at the same time, you got to fight fucking crime. So shout out to anybody that's in the uniforms. I appreciate everything you do. I know necessarily there is a disconnect, which we will get into that conversation. I do want to do a deep dive into that when we get there. But I just want to take that time to give a shout out to all the people that risk their life every single day by putting on that uniform and the importance of what you guys mean to the community. So back to the football. So you played college ball in Illinois, and what position did you play?
So that's where I learned to play middle linebacker.
Okay.
That's where I put the weight on. That's where I put a lot of mentality stuff back into my head.
Okay.
I grew as a man and grew as a player also. So after that, I played about 1 year. This is a whole different being a college athlete is different. You got a full-time life. I was 25. I had a full-time job.
Okay.
I had a full-time.
Jeez.
You play college ball. It's like 6 to 6, 12 hours. You up in the morning, you late at night.
Right. Sun up to sundown.
Yeah, you eat with the team, you do all that stuff. So
Hell yeah.
I'm working a full-time job, a full-time family, and all that stuff. So
nice.
I played a year. I did my thing, and I got back into the semi-pro world. So I played a little bit of 8-man outdoor football, which is kind of like arena league, but with arena rules, but you outside.
Yeah.
So I played that for a couple of years, and then came across the Springfield Foxes. They were out of Springfield, Illinois, and I was with them, from 09 to 12.
Okay.
That was the family. And that's kind of what, I knew from then that we played at one of the best high school football fields in Springfield, Sacred Heart Griffith.
Shout out to them.
So he created an awesome home brotherhood type feeling.
Right.
So
that's awesome.
From then on, I was like, man, if I ever get to the point where I can't play no more, I'm going to create something community oriented that is going to reach out and make something better.
Yeah.
So,
respect that.
After I ended up moving due to jobs. So in 2012, I moved over here in 13 for Toyota. Well, that didn't pan out.
Yeah, Toyota ain't got a football team, right?
No.
All right. They work out like a football team. Yo, shout out to my people from Toyota. Shout out to the 2-week shutdown within the year too. Go ahead, man. Sorry, I can't help myself. I know some of y'all work at Toyota. Y'all watching my podcast. Listen, I know the struggle's real.
Hey, my oldest daughter works out there. So
Yep.
I can't
Hey,
say nothing.
Get that money.
So that panned out. I ended up working for the railroad behind Toyota, and then basically was still in football here with the Evansville Enforcers. So I met some guys up here, and I joined the football team up here with the Enforcers. So that lasted probably 3 years. So from 2013 to 2015, I played with them, and then they folded and then basically merged with the Owensboro Spartans, or
Yep.
Davis County Spartans at the time.
Yeah, I
We were
remember
playing-
them.
We were playing at K-Dub, and then Davis County went to the Kentucky Spartans, which I was there till my retirement day in 2019. So basically, the company I was working for got bought out, and that's when I became a police officer. So I got hired with Gibson County and then came down here.
Nice. I didn't even know that. I thought you just came straight on from here. That's pretty cool.
Nope.
What?
So
Let me ask you a question. Just from transitioning from your upbringing up until you came to Evansville, was there like a big adjustment period, or was it like, yo, I just got in and just headed straight in and like it worked out? Was there like an adjustment? And I mean like culture wise, like your natural bring up to how you had to accommodate and essentially show how you're the value of yourself. Like, was it easy to transition into Evansville or anything like that? Or
like, police-wise?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Gibson County's it's an awesome sheriff's department. It really is. Like, and then to come down here is just more pay, I love Evansville. They treat us like family, you know, they do have our backs. So I love this place.
So you're saying that coming to Evansville, you got paid more than what you was getting paid in Gibson County?
Yeah, a little bit.
You guys aren't getting paid as much as the big guys here in the black uniforms, but hey, it's all good. Shout out to the sheriff's department as well in Gibson County, though, because I never met somebody that actually were. Dude, I'm finding out stuff about you that I've known you for years, and I didn't know that. So that's pretty cool.
2013,
Yeah.
that's when I met you.
Yeah, dang, dude. 2013, guys. Holy, dude. Some of these people that are watching us right now in 2013, they were still in high school.
Right. Some of the guys that work for the police department are coming in, give me a train. They're like born when I graduated.
Oh, we know one. Jeff Taylor. Sorry, Jeff. I had bad allergies, man. I didn't mean to say that. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm not saying you're old. I'm just saying, like, 1 + 1 = 2. You know what I mean? Like, if it smells like shit, looks like shit, it's probably shit. I'm not saying you shit, though, man. I'm just saying you might be seasoned, but hey, listen, you can kick my ass anytime. I ain't going to go down that rabbit hole because for some reason you like to fucking wrestle, and I don't like to wrestle, bro. I already do this shit in fucking skinny shorts and kick pads, and I oil myself up. I already do enough wrestling with grown men. I ain't trying to wrestle nobody who does this shit for a living. So, man, you know what? Matter of fact, Jeff, I apologize for everything that I just said. I take it back, man. But so your transition coming into Evansville, you know, doing the PD thing, and then now having the drive to be able to start this football team. What inspired you? I know you kind of went over with the teams merging together, and there was a collapse. So you obviously saw the good and bad with having a semi-pro football or being a part of a semi-pro football team. What made you wake up and go, "This is what I want to do"?
So when I retired, the Kentucky team that we went down to Florida with won the national championship, which is like, AKA Super Bowl of the Division II kind of semi-pro stuff. It's what everybody really yearns to win. So we went down there. We got placed with a South Carolina team, and we weren't supposed to win, but ended up winning because we went down there with like 60 people. I'm talking, we had people from Louisville, Naptown,
Hey.
Lexington, like everybody collectively came together, formed a brotherhood that was unbreakable, and went down there and won.
Yeah.
With the right mentality, you can do that. Like,
Right.
if you don't have the right mentality, you can't. You going down there and waste your time.
Sure.
So at that time, I knew that I'm gonna finish on top. So I hung up my cleats, unfortunately. So after hanging up my cleats, you know, getting involved with the police department, I'm like, I can't risk getting hurt because I don't play fair. Like I play fair, but I don't play. Like,
Drop that elbow, man. Drop that elbow and drop one of these on the field at the same time.
like the middle spot was mine.
I feel you. Yeah,
you're not coming in there. So
right.
the closest team to a team brotherhood that I could like ultimately put the football team in with would be the police department, because
Right.
that is a brotherhood that will go to fight with you no matter what you're in.
Right.
So after thinking a few years, I've seen some of the teams that folded, some of the teams that came. I think 4 or 5 teams came through: the Raiders, the Titans, the Rangers, the Enforcers,
The Viper.
the Vipers.
Sorry, I gotta break this up, man. I used to play some pro football for the Viper, so I had to make sure we got that in there. You know what I'm saying? I know we might not have been as good as Enforcer, but we was all right. We were all right, man. So I want to make sure we get that shout out. Anyway,
Well, I think you went down. I think the Vipers went down there. It was before me.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know. No.
Oh, dude, I was like maybe 2 years removed from college and went out there, and I was like the youngest person on the team. Yeah, they was picking with me,
I was
dude.
the oldest.
Hey, they was over there roughing me up the whole time. I'm over here on the sidelines talking shit like,
Shut up, bitch.
leave me alone. And then when they blindsided hit me to pick on me because I'm little, I'm over here like, and then when I'm over here bruised up and battered and everybody tells me to man up, I'm over here screaming, leave me alone. I mean, seriously, dude, there was a couple people I wanted to fight. I wanted to hit them with a
Welcome. Punch.
man every time, dude. And I was thinking, I was a little dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to hit people that was out of the play, but they weren't paying attention. That was
Hey,
my time to
buddy.
shine, bro. I was that guy. I couldn't
had
do it.
five.
I couldn't do anything else. But I tell you what, I led the league in hydration because I was the best water boy that the football team had Don DeMarco. Yes, even us water boys on the football team that's fully dressed, we have a job, damn it. And I'm leading the league in hydration, and I still probably hold that title because obviously the team's there, not there
Shout
anymore.
out to the Lions. We're looking for one too.
Hey. All right. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right. I got you. That's strike one. I got you though. I got you. So, let me ask you a question, because I do have a list of questions, because anybody that's interested in this, in my pro, and matter of fact, I'm not gonna say semi pro, the Tri-State Lions.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you my first question. What is the vision behind the Tri-State Lions? What's the purpose?
So our main purpose is to create, like, our mission statement is develop strong athletes but a stronger teammate representing the tri-state with grit, integrity, while inspiring the next generation of local athletes.
Heck yeah. I like it.
Yes, I did read that. So
It's fine. Listen, we all got notes.
I'm old.
I got a monitor right behind the camera. No, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, guys. There ain't no monitor. I'm too broke. I ain't got that in the budget right now. There's just a black wall. I'm pretending like I see something back there, guys. You guys know I'm crazy. Every time I get a microphone, I can't shut the hell up. But it's good to write your stuff down so you can hit the right points and educate the people about the Tri-State Lions.
Facts.
So I like that, because not only that you're doing it for you, you're doing it for the team, you're doing it for the team's families, but you're doing it for the next generation.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that a lot of these teams fail at, is they don't have almost kind of like a feeder league. Think of all these athletes that come out of high school that don't have anything good going for them. And I mean this in the most respectful way. But think of the athletic kids who aren't skilled enough to go to college. They know they got to go out to the real world, but they still don't want to lose that drive of playing football. Now, the Tri-State Lions has that opportunity for them. So I think that's amazing that you're able to do that, man. Shout out to you and in the organization as well.
Well, a little connection with that is, like, as a police officer, you see so many young kids, like, coming up in the wrong way.
Right.
Like, that football set me up for winning because I seen so many people winning.
Right.
And as a team, we can win too. Like, so putting this thing together has kind of got me like, let me direct you in the right way, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, let me push you the right way. Like, I may be mean, but let me push you the right way, bro.
Facts. I like that.
That's ultimately the goal, is to, like, push these kids and maybe some of the older men that need that mental health removal. Like, 'cause
Yes.
when I hit somebody, bro, hey, I ain't get this knot for no reason.
Listen. That man hits. He hits with a purpose. It's that simple, and I respect that, man. I respect that. So, why now is this time, being a semi-pro football team? Why, like, why is it the right time right now?
Right people, right place. Like, when did you think your podcast was set up? when everything was in place, right?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, serious. This guy's a really. I was gonna throw a stupid joke out there, but I ain't gonna lie. We gotta be serious right now. No, you're 100% right. Everything made sense. I had always wanted to do it. All of a sudden, I started having a couple gadgets here and there, and then, like you said, when you start, it's like a puzzle. When you first get your puzzle, you got to put it together.
Yeah.
And when you put this piece and this piece and this piece, and you start seeing the vision, then you execute on the plan. So no, you're 100% correct, man. That's awesome. But
one thing that we had was like a motto that I came up with was like, I had asked another fellow, like football player that I played with. I was like, hey, what do you think it is like if I brought this to the town? Like, what you want? And he said something, and I'm like, I bet. Say less, look for more, one pride, one motto, or one mission, and then all heart.
Ooh, I like that.
I was like, ooh, I got chills.
Hold on, one more time. Now, that's a bar. Run that back. Say that one more time for them if they missed that.
So I told him, he's like, yeah, I'm down. And I was like, say less, look for more. One heart, or I'm sorry, say less, look for more. One pride, one mission, all heart.
I like that, man. Shout out to you and him for putting that together. That's actually kind of dope, man. So, what separates you from any other team in any other city? What separates the Tri-State Lions? What makes the Tri-State Lions special? And then these questions might seem repetitive, but I'm only asking because I want people to really understand and to come support the Tri-State Lions. Why are we different? Why are we going to be different?
Oh, it's me and the people I'm putting in place for it.
Heck yeah.
100%. Like, I'm excuse the French, but I ain't on no bullshit.
Right.
Like, I've seen the crap. I've seen the places that have these football teams for a year or 2 years and then they fold out. No, I'm trying to create an environment to push people the right direction. And the feeling that I had as a team player and a family and getting involved with the community and having these little kids run up to me just like you, being in the wrestling world, like
right.
Little kids came up to you and made you feel good.
It's dope.
Like, hey,
it's dope.
Hey, this is what's up.
Right.
You know?
That's facts.
You know, and I'm gonna share a little side story. Like, we had some guy come up to us the other night and was like, I really want to play. All right, you got 90 days. Like, it's a grown man. I was like, you got 90 days to fix it. Let me see that you really willing to work this, because I'm not going to put you on the team if you just going to come out here and fight and then cause everything to fail for me.
Facts.
Like, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
You got 90 days. Let me see. Make it work. You got two little boys that want to look up to you. Like, make it work.
Right.
So if that's the impact that I got already, and I ain't even started.
Yeah,
nothing, I got
ain't
people
even snapped the ball yet.
By facts.
That's what's up.
The whistle ain't even blow.
Yep.
And if you're really willing to work that, cool.
Dude, that's amazing. So, what type of, and you kind of already answered this question, but and you can answer it in a different way. You can answer it short, even if you repeat yourself. But what type of culture will the Tri-State Lions have?
We're going to have a community culture, bro.
Hey, that's the word I was looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Community. COMM. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Communities. I know how to spell community, guys, but in all seriousness, the fact that you used the word community, though, is actually pretty cool. You didn't say, oh, man, this is a winning culture, or we're here to take over. You used the word community, man, and even here at the Immaculate Podcast. And for the ones that's been rocking with me since day one, because I see my boy Sean Buddy in there. That's my IT guy. He's the shit. He's making sure I don't screw anything up. And if I do, he's on standby. But, like, things like Sean and I do. We go out in the community. We donate to the community. We go out to make an impact in the community. But every word I keep using is community. So I think it's amazing that literally the culture is going to bring, like, a community vibe to the team. And to me, that's a different change of pace.
Well, and we already kind of helping people because, like, well, not helping people, but you, when you were talking about the good things that you've done, like that gives me ideas like, cool, man, that's what we need to do. Like,
right.
We need to set some stuff up like that.
Yeah.
That'll help us too. And then we can help you on the same mode.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
just give me some of these dope players on the podcast. No, I'm just playing. No, honestly, dude, we can definitely collab for sure. Because if we're both working together to make the city better,
that part,
we all win. You can't lose.
Nope.
And the more heads we put in on this game plan is the better that the projects are going to be and they're going to execute. And like I said, guys, and you know this, if you have a podcast shirt, and if you ain't got a podcast shirt, I do encourage you guys to get one. They're literally affordable, guys. They're only $25. And guys, they're iced out, okay? The 24 karat ones sold out. I literally sold them. I think I sold 75 shirts in a matter of 3 weeks, guys. We was getting like crazy support. But on the back of the t-shirts, they literally say, leave the world better than you found it. And I think everybody should have that mentality. I don't care if you're religious or not. Just a good self-human being should want to improve the world, period.
That's kind of what the motto is too. Like, say less and look for more.
Yeah. Say less and look for.
Let's be
you
more.
Rapper, who write your material?
Bro,
Man?
I wrote that
Let
myself.
me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. No, I respect that. No, I like that, man. That's low key. That was a bar. All right. So, what qualities do you look in a player besides talent to join the Tri-State Lions?
Oh, your attitude gonna play a big role.
Okay.
How much you involve yourself on the personal time, how much you come out and you show that interest. Like, we had a guy, and I'm not naming names, but like, he threw us. He's like, "Hey man, what are you building?" I was like, "Come to the tree house." But like, I told him at first, I was like, "We have a call out meeting, but August 30th, 3 p.m. Timeout Lounge. Come to the call out. We'll talk everything. You'll introduce the coaches, you introduce the owners, all that stuff." That's why I said, like, I'll pay your player fee. And you know damn well, semi-pro, they don't play the player fee. This dude's wanting to pay it before he even starts.
That's how you know somebody believes in the damn vision. Seriously. I mean, that's like you going up to say, hey, man, if you give me a couple $100, I can give you a couple $100. We don't know if that's actually going to work out. You know what I mean? There's no promise. But the fact that somebody is already willing to donate time because they see your time and money, because the thing is, in order for us to make money, we have to donate time, which means they're taking time out of their day to believe in your vision, to buy into what you're doing with the organization, and willing to put money out before they see it. That's like going to a jewelry store and going, I mean, I'm going to give you $1,000 for a watch, but I can't see it, I can't feel it, I can't wear it. I can't, analyze it, but I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody doing that. Nobody's doing that. But the fact that they're doing that already, man, already tells me the type of hype that you have going into this org. Dude, I'm excited, man. I see the goosebumps. Don DeMarco for the goosebumps. Holy shit. Hey, last time I had goosebumps, man, I ain't even going to lie to you. This is going to sound very weird, but I'm a weird person. I heard the Avengers theme song over a random YouTube commercial video. You know, the one that goes, da, 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 and like that, and then all of a sudden, like, it just popped up. I'm like, why am I getting goosebumps off of a fairy tale TV show or a movie? Like, this is weird. But listen, if you get goosebumps, you know it's real. I don't care if you got a wife, you got a girlfriend, you got a boyfriend, a man friend, a conolingus friend, whatever the hell you want to call them. If you get goosebumps, the shit's fucking real.
Thanks.
I think that's awesome, though, man. That's awesome. I love it. So, do you have, so who are some of the fans should keep an eye on? Well, actually, no, you're so technically putting the team together. Who is some of the players that maybe you have in mind that can come in right now and potentially contribute to the organization? And you don't necessarily have to say what positions, just if there's a name you want to give a shout out to, like, hey man, me and this guy, we would do, or this guys are great. Team, leader, just whatever. Just, is there some guys that you already have in mind that could potentially, that my viewers may know or anything like that?
So, dude named Zito.
Zito. Okay.
Yeah, he's already like, I'm paying.
Coming out there, is he coming out to play?
I told him about it. He said, "Hey, save number 90 for me."
Hey,
Here comes a tryout. Hey,
hey.
I already know what he does because he used to lead my lineman.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm Owen Wright.
That's
I
the
bet
same.
I'm going left. So
Hey.
I mean, so there's a few people that have come back out and was like, and like I said, I did my research, man. So I asked a bunch of people that I've played with, that I haven't played with, like, hey, what would you do if there's a solid team here? Like, because I've seen it, man. Right. It when it's here, it's here, and then when it's not, it's not. That sounds stupid, but if you played football, you understand the concept. Like, if there is a home for us as grown men, there's a home for us.
Yeah,
and then when we could put that and implement that into the community and see, for instance, the hockey team. All them little kids look up to them hockey
They
players.
do, and they're literally representing, the Otters, the Thunderbolts. They're there every freaking game.
Constant.
That and just knowing a kid wants to wear your jersey
That part.
and following your footsteps.
It's totally different
It's a
feeling.
different kind of vibe, bro.
Different kind of vibe. Like,
So that brings me to my next question. Why should someone who's never watched a semi-pro football game, why should they want to come and watch the Tri-State Lions?
because you've never watched one.
And we all watch football, but
It's a different vibe when there's local kids playing in a team that is local.
Right.
It's different.
Yeah.
Like you got all kinds of people on a Saturday night, like when the lights are on. I don't know. It's just a feeling. You gotta come out and watch it, man. Like the Racing Raiders, they're a semi-pro team that've been around for 64 years.
Mm-hmm.
I played them against Springfield Foxes back in 2012. We had a championship game at Joliet. Cold as shit. And
yeah, I never liked cold football games.
we lost by like a touchdown. Like we weren't supposed to be nowhere near. They had ex-NFL players, bro.
Right.
The Cyclones.
Yep.
They had ex-college D1
Yeah, we played
players.
against them too.
They was nuts. I had the head coach reach out to me for some like pregame stuff.
Damn.
So like, see, here we go again.
Well, there's goosebumps, ladies and gentlemen. The goosebumps is back. It's not a rash.
This is
It is not a rash.
This is
These are real goosebumps because they're going away. That's how I know it ain't a rash.
This isn't fake for me. This isn't some bullshit team that I'm putting together to
Right.
try to come up and scam people with. This
Right.
is something I want to put in on a Saturday night in the summer nights when either high school football ain't ready yet, but you want to get ready for football. You come out to our games. You come out and meet us. Come out and talk to us. And attitude, again, that's going to be the thing. Like, because we gonna be responsible adults.
Right.
Like, and if I can't trust you on this team, you won't be on the team.
Facts.
And I'm not afraid to tell you that. I'm not. It's like, hey, you got to earn your spot with us, man.
So let me ask you another question. As fan, because I feel like people are going to want to know, where are you able to buy the tickets? Like, have you got that far yet? As far as like obviously you could just walk through the gate, but is there going to be like a like a pre-buy, like something you can buy online? Is it something where you may have to meet somebody? Is there going to be like season passes available? Is there going to be any meet and greet opportunities? Because as a fan, if I have my son or daughter that is obviously a Tri-State Lions fan, I want them to have the full experience. Like when you go to the Otters after the game, you can meet the players. With the Thunderbolts, they have certain meet and greets and times and stuff like that. Are we going to have things like that for the Tri-State Lions?
Yeah, I hope to. Like I said, we in a foundation spot. So
Right.
we got the basement built. We got the foundation.
Nice.
In. So we about to put the boards on and
Yeah.
construct it. Right.
I like it.
So we've got our LLC. We are a business. We are legit. We have a board members. We have a team. I have people in place that are like I have everything set up for the foundation now. Every week or every other day or every couple days, we're posting on our Facebook page, Tri-State Lions Football. Go follow us, give us a like, and then like I said, we're on TikTok,
Nice.
Snapchat, and Instagram.
Okay.
Also, so
Go follow them right now, damn it.
facts.
Go follow them. Show your love. Just like I said, if it's the Otters, if it's the Thunderbolts, hell, any team that's our local team, guys, go show some damn support.
Well, and eventually, I would love to get in contact with the coaches there and like conversate about like, hey, you come out to us,
Yeah.
and
It'd be
hey,
great.
hockey night at the football game.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
just to say we can't work together as a
Should.
community to make it better.
Should.
Like, for real.
Are we here to make community better?
Hey,
Then that's how we do it. We work together.
like, and so,
We ride together. We ride together. We die together.
Right.
Bad boys for life. No.
let's hope not to die.
Shout out to the Bad Boys crew, man.
So, but our merchandise, we're coming up slowly with that. We're looking for people.
Nice.
We do have sponsor packets. I'm
Okay.
glad you brought that VIP stuff
Yeah.
up. We thrown in some things like for big sponsors. We're going to laminate, or we're going to try to laminate little VIP passes with little lines and maybe a name on it that says, "Hey, you a big sponsor. You don't have to stop at the ticket booth.
Nice.
You could be on the field, like stuff like that. Like, give somebody some good stuff in regards to it. Like
I like it.
We have currently just kind of the minimum ones is like a gold medal one, a silver medal one, and a bronze medal. Like you could sponsor a player. You know how it works. Like,
Right.
I used to go to the gas station, dude, at Circle K. And when I lived in Decatur, I used to go to the gas station, get a $150 check from them, and they'd sponsor me. They'd be in the brochure, and then I get my player fees
Right.
fixed. Like
Yeah,
that's just
that's
that
legit.
easy, bro. Like
Heck
just
yeah.
pay. Our player fees are, they're currently really low, but like I said, August 30th, 3 p.m., Timeout Lounge, we'd be out there.
Run that by them one more time just in case they missed that.
Okay. It's August 30th. It's a Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. at the KC's Timeout Lounge, 1121 Washington Avenue. We're going to be out there. We're looking for everybody that wants to play or wants to know more about the Tri-State Lions to come on out and show us some love.
Yes, come out and show love because your boy is going to be in the Tri-State Lions mascot. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be in the mascot. I'm going to be there like, yeah. Give me a T. Give me an R. Give me an I. Give me an S. T. Hey. T and E and L and I and oh wait, I forgot how to spell lines. No, I'm just playing. No, for real, guys, come support the Tri-State Lions. Seriously, guys, this is a big deal, and this is really going to be something special. And I do want to encourage you guys to come out there. I'll definitely be out there to support. And I really hope and encourage you guys to come out there to do the same. I don't even care if you're just out there just to say what's up and show your love, show your face, show some love. If you're interested in helping out, reach out to my guy. Like, the more people that help with this, the better it's going to be. It's that simple. So I think this is amazing, man. I think what you're trying to accomplish here, I think is going to be ground-shaking vibes. I'm talking where it's going to alert people from parts of the unknown that don't even really watch football that I think is going to reach
Facts.
out because it's a city team. Like, think of how many people that just accidentally go to the Otters games. Matter of fact, when we drove past the game, we literally saw just random, like, neighbors that were just migrating because they want to know what was going on across the street.
Right.
And you and I were talking earlier about, where your guys' potential games would be, potential. And it's not set in stone, but just imagine if you had it at Harrison.
Yeah.
It's right off the Lloyd Expressway.
Nighttime.
All that traffic that drives by on a Saturday night and you see them lights, they're gonna be like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Honey, pull over there, bro. Take that left turn. Take that left turn. Take that illegal left turn. Make sure there ain't no cops though, guys. All right, listen, all right? Because the boys will get you, man. No,
Don't park illegally.
but they're definitely gonna just migrate over there.
Yeah.
Holy crap, there's a football team.
Yeah.
Think of this, and this is a shout out to all the ladies. You remember the game Blondes versus Brunettes?
Oh, yeah.
You know how big that got?
Bro, hey.
Bro, that came from an idea.
It was like a halftime.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now it was like a whole
Football.
thing. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
So I see the vision that you're accomplishing here. And again, the more support that we can give them is the more bigger this is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
So like, dude, like I wanna give you my full blown support. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need a damn jersey on the wall, though, man. Because you know what I'm saying. I got autographed jerseys up here. I got Dirk autographed jerseys. I got Shaq Barrett autographed jerseys. I got Pierre Paul autographed jerseys. Hell, I even got an original 1-of-1. The year that University of Evansville beat UK, right behind you, my boy Peace actually played on that team where they went up to UK and beat them when they were the #1 team in the country.
Nice.
And that jersey was wearing.
Hell yeah.
And nobody has it but the Immaculate one and the Immaculate Podcast. So I'm going to need a Tri-State Lions jersey
Oh, we
so I
got
could
you.
put up here and show them the future is now.
Oh yeah, no, and ultimately, like, I'm not going to tell all my stories, but like, we do have a big setup for the player fee. You about to get a lot
Hey,
for little,
you tell me I get some socks and some drawers.
and maybe a backpack.
Shit. Hey, give me something to cover this forehead up too while you at. Time to mark off a poo with a big forehead.
Hey, for the hat.
We're all here, guys. Hairline and all, it's all gone. So we gotta do something to cover this shit up.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. For the hat, hit up my guy Memphis up at the Lids place up by J.C. Penney's at the mall.
Yeah.
I'll hook you up.
Yeah,
he got the lion, bro. For real.
He I ain't gonna lie to you, I just saw him I think it was last Saturday. I went up there and he was working. I didn't think he was even going to be there at the opening shift. I was there literally at like 9:30 in the morning, and there he was, just sitting there chilling. Yo, man, I'm just here to push his products.
Hey.
They got wrestling T-shirts and everything in there now.
Dude.
Hey, y'all need to get a Tri-State Lions jersey in there, but I ain't gonna start that debate right now. We're gonna address that at another time.
Yeah.
But go
We
check
got
my
that in
boy
the
out
boat.
at Lids.
Yeah.
It's just so simple. And locker room, right? Locker room in
I think,
Lids.
I think it's the
They're-
locker room. The one by JC
Locker room,
Penney's
yeah,
where
the
he
one
wears
by
that, yeah.
JC Penney's locker room.
Yep.
So, is there anything else that you want to get out about the Tri-State Lions while we got the floor before we transition into the next topic?
I think we pretty much
love it.
resting on it.
Guys, make sure you go and support them. One more time, hit them where they can follow the Tri-State Lions.
You can follow us at Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Tri-State Lions Football. Just type it in. You'll see the big blue, gray, and white lion, and follow us.
Let's
Give us
go.
a like.
Let's go. So, guys, our next topic, guys, and I'm sure this is something that a lot of you guys want to be able to tune into. If you just now tuning in, guys, we did talk about the exciting news with the Tri-State Lions are invading Evansville soon, and literally it's going to change the game. So our next topic is why there's a disconnect between civilians and police officers. It is a very touchy subject, guys. And the thing is you guys are having these conversations at home. We're having these conversations on the podcast. So what better yet to get somebody who is in uniform, but that has came from a different walk of life. Remember, we talked about Decatur earlier, guys. It is a rough town. If you do not believe me, go Google it. That crime rate is up, and it's still climbing. So, just because I got a couple questions about this, and this isn't going to be let me figure out everything you guys do wrong. It's nothing like that. It's simply from me asking you questions from your experience and your sense of direction, because you're a man of the people. That's one thing I can say about you, Rose, is you're a man of the people. When I see you walk around, there's a sense of aura and a presence that people stop to want to talk to you. They don't look at you as a man in uniform. They look at you as Mike motherfucking Rose. And I've always respected that about you, because other people wearing uniforms get treated differently. And I know this firsthand. I grew up in the hood. You didn't like the police. That's just how it worked. There's a disconnect. Family members are constantly getting harassed, arrested. And I've always said, just because there's two bad cops doesn't mean the whole squad of the department is all bad people. We see things on TV, and, my first question when I watch these things is, well, what happened before the camera started rolling and things like that? Because I like to think of it on both sides. But, I do have a couple questions about that. So I apologize if anything kind of comes off in a negative way. That is not my intent. This is simply just trying to highlight why we are disconnected and how we can fix it. Because ultimately, our safety is dependent on the responsibility of you guys. If we're disconnected with you guys, we cannot make this community better. It's just going to gradually get worse. Evansville has gotten worse over the last few years. And the thing is that we have to figure out how we can fix it before we become a Decatur or a Gary, Indiana, or a Chicago. Because at the pace we're going, it's going up. So we got to figure out how we can close that gap and try to put Evansville back to where it once was, and be in a peaceful town that most people want to come and visit and enjoy themselves while they're here. So my first question, do you think the relationships between police and the civilians has gotten better or worse over the last decade, and why?
So, answer to your question, it goes back to the football thing. If I hadn't interacted with a lot of different cultures and different people throughout the football, I wouldn't have known how to understand some things. So, as a cop, and it's my personal, I try to make every encounter mine and your encounter.
Right.
Nothing else. I'm not listening to what you're saying about other cops, about other people.
Right.
I am going on facts with what we involved in now. What the current situation is. Like, your and my conversation is going to be different than what you had 5 years ago with somebody. I
Right.
never understand what happened in the past with you and somebody else. I'm trying to understand what we can do to make it better now.
Facts. Now, I'm just going to kind of branch off of what you're saying and to answer my own question. Do I think the relationship between the police and the civilians has gotten worse or better? I definitely think it's gotten worse. I definitely think it's a disconnect because of social media being a big driver of that, because we see so many negative videos. Think about this. Out of all the negative videos you've even personally seen online, how many of them that are actually good visits? Because I will point out, and you may even be able to say what officer this is. If I didn't have my daughter in the car and had to get her back to her mom, I would have stopped. I literally saw a police officer earlier today on the side of the Lord Expressway heading west right before Division takes off the exit, was on the side of the road changing a tire for a lady. We don't see stuff like that in the news and online, and I think that's where the disconnect comes from, because we see so many of the freeze, get on the ground, pop, 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 and we don't see the other side of the positivities where we're going out in the community and changing tires or helping people get out of a burning building or getting someone out of a very bad car accident that's potentially getting ready to catch fire. We don't see enough of the good videos that can balance out from the bad videos. So we now have this image of all cops are bad, when all reality, that's only a handful of cops that are actually doing the bullshit that's making the good cops look bad. I personally think social media is a big driver on why there's a massive disconnect with that. And also, in the second part about that question was, in the last decade, I think ever since social media has really became the pivotal voice of the voiceless is why we have such a bad idea about police officers. That's just my input. Guys, this is my personal opinion about it. If you guys have a different personal opinion, I would love for you guys to drop it in the comments section. I don't care if you like it, you dislike it, you think you're right. Please speak your mind. I do want to bring that up if you guys do have some questions like that. But just from my general gather, I've been on both sides, and I've seen both sides of it. And I think social media just has a big hand in on why there's such a disconnect.
Sure. No, and like I said, I just want to be a better person for the community.
Right.
Like, I took this job because I do want to make things better.
Right.
I'm part of the parks unit with the police department. They created about 3 years ago. It's more of a community oriented. It's kind of a side gig from the CPO office, really.
Right.
In my eyes, we're here for the community. We're here for all the parks. We're trying to make the parks better. We've gotten 3 new parks.
Yeah.
So like I'm about like I'm on vacation the next 2 weeks, but like
Hey, shout out to taking a break. We all need it.
So that ultimately that's my goal, is to be that community officer that everybody looks up to. Like, hey, give me a sticker. All right, I got a sticker for you.
That's
Like,
what's up.
I got some popsicles too. You want some? It's 900 degrees outside. You want one?
That's
I
what's
here
up.
skating for no reason.
I ain't gonna lie, when you said popsicles, old man Herbert from Family Guy came to mind. Like, you like popsicles?
With that
I
little
got a
whistle.
whole freezer full of popsicles, and they got your name on it. Why does this popsicle taste like NyQuil, sir? No, I'm just playing. No, but I think that's awesome. Seriously. Like, I've seen you downtown at the riverfront on the 4-wheeler
Oh yeah.
socializing with kids skateboarding. It wasn't like you were there on any BS. You were just conversating. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? I saw you at the Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
Same thing. Conversate. You conversated with. It didn't matter what color it was. It was just the opportunity is what you saw.
Not a sea color.
And I think that's dope. And I think more officers need to be out in the community to have these interactions. So maybe we can try to bring a little bit of light on the positivity side to kind of equal out that imbalance that we're having through social media.
Well, what's really cool is like I've had a couple people reach out that work with me on a daily basis that were like, "Hey, what's up with this football team? Like, I want to come." I was like,
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah.
It'll make you better.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man, and this is just me because I'm goofy. What happens if y'all try to go after a potential criminal? And this is all alleged, guys. y'all can't catch him because he's too fucking fast. You finally catch him, you get him arrested. It's a little stupid misdemeanor. But like, what if he's like, hey man, after I get out, man, I'm trying to join a football team. Are you trying to recruit people like that?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just asking.
No, don't.
She's like, damn, he's fast.
Let's not get it
we might
twisted,
need
like-
him in the backfield.
I'm willing to make people better.
Yeah.
So, in shout out to Santon.
Yep, Santuan, I see you in the comment section. Don DeMarco, my boy.
I used to work with him man,
Dog,
at Toyota.
we both did. I went at Toyota though, man. We used to sell cars together, and I just talked to him on the phone. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
last week he was in Maryland, working actually. Shout out to him and his family, bros. I hope your family's doing well, my guy.
Yeah, I think we had a face to face at timeout. I think he showed up at timeout. I think he was out there, but like I said, when we looking for the people of the team, I want your attitude. I want everything to reflect the leadership.
Yep, attitude reflects real leadership.
So if I'm the leader, or if I'm the most important part of this team, I need to show you the respect that I need you to show the people
Right.
in the community. So who am I if I'm out here being a bad cop or doing whatever, it just makes sense that like the guy that asked to be on the team or was begging to be on the team, like, hey, you got 90 days to make this right. Like,
Right.
let me see that you're trying to do better.
Right.
But I'm also, I'm not here to, again, I'm not creating a bullshit team.
Right.
Like, you want to take that shit, go on south side, go on to the east side, go to a different town.
Right.
Do that to another team down in Kentucky or Lexington. There's several NFL or there's several semi-pro teams that'll take you on their team.
Yep.
I don't need you.
Right.
Like, you looking for me. Like,
Yeah.
we don't need, like, we need people, but I'm not afraid to tell you.
We're not
no way.
desperate.
No.
Yeah.
No, not after the views and not after the things that I've seen. Like, no.
Right. So, back to the question. Next question I had. What do you think the biggest misconception is with civilians and their thoughts about the police? Where do you think the disc? I know we talked about social media. Is there any other? I would say, is there any other potential reasons why civilians can see police in a different light, whether it's good or bad? Is there any other ways other than social media? Is it so? For an example, I went on a police ride along back when Philip Smith was still on the street, and it was me, him, and Nathan, and we just went to or someone had got killed. We just showed up. They're calling us pigs, all this other stuff, and I'm over here. I was confused. I genuinely was confused. For one, I grew up in the projects. My first initial thought isn't to be defensive. You guys are showing up to a call. But, like, where do you think that other part of the disconnect that's non-social, do you think it's because, like, our family members are getting arrested and then they're telling us, like, hey, man, they've just been picking on me and they've been following me around all night? Or I argued with that guy one night and he's hated me ever since. Is it experiences that other people have that they may fabricate the truth a little bit? Like, what is putting a stain so much on the PD that, like, the average person looks at you guys in a negative limelight?
Man, I honestly don't know.
And
I don't
that's,
know.
to me, that's sad.
Like, I
That is the answer. You don't know.
don't know. I
And-
try to make every interaction that I have, like, you show me the same respect that I would show you.
Right.
That you want me to show you. In other words, like,
Right.
so you come at me sideways, you might get me sideways.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Right. All right.
you come at me
Understood.
with respect.
Right.
Hey, if you came at me upset, I promise you're gonna leave not upset with me.
Right. Facts.
Like, I just became a negotiator for the department.
That's
So
dope.
that was my ultimate
that's
goal with
dope.
this place. Like,
Heck yeah.
the ultimate. Because I love to talk to people. You've seen me. I talk to everybody. My dad was a preacher for 40 plus years. Yeah, I seen him talk to people he ain't even know. Like, hey, how you doing? That's all it takes sometimes for somebody to be like, oh, man, somebody does care.
Yeah.
Somebody does care. Like, for real, for real.
So, do you think the distrust between civilians and police can be fixed? Do you think it can be do you truly believe it can be rebuilt? I know that's kind of a loaded question, but just do you think we can make a step forward instead of backwards. How about that?
How long has the police been around?
I know.
Has it changed?
No.
There's always going to be people that doubt. There's always going to be that one person.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, one bad experience shouldn't change 10 good experiences.
Yeah, but that bad experience is going to go 10 different people.
And 10 turns into 100, 100 turns into 1,000.
You just talked to me about that. The shares.
Yep.
Like and share. Tri-state lines.
Yep. I see what you did there. I love it. But yeah, I was just curious, like you said, how long has the police been around? I just remember growing up as a kid. You remember, well, you didn't grow up in our area, but you guys might have done this back then. I remember the name Officer Friendly. That was the name that I always will remember. I remember his face like it was yesterday. But growing up, we were taught to love police as a kid, despite being in the hood. And now it seems like just talking to one, you're one of them. You're a pig. You're selling out. Dude, I hear this shit all the time, bro. People don't like the fact that I'm boys with cops. Like, shout out to my boy Jeff Taylor. That's one of my best friends. Like, people fuck with him that will then turn around and be like, oh, fuck that other guy, man. He's a pig. And I'll be over here like, what does that even mean? Like, you just dapped up this guy. You're cool with this guy, but you're like, fuck that guy. And that's the part that I don't understand, because I'm like, at the end of the day, you're a father. You're a family member.
Yeah.
You know, you're you. You're at the end of the day have to do what's best to make sure you get home.
And that's, ultimately that's what I want out of this football team, is to create community leaders in men that can lead that culture.
Right.
That like, hey, yeah, my owner is the cop, but like, he's legit.
Right.
Like, he's the shit. Like, he 12, but he calls himself 12. Like, he laughs at these jokes. Like,
Right.
Okay. Everybody got that freedom of speech.
Right.
Like,
No,
you
for
can
sure.
You can call me whatever you want, but
Yeah.
understand there's going to be respect behind it.
Yeah, 100%. Yo, Santiago said, Mike is one of the best in the EPD. Such a good man, for real. He is always an advocate for good. He is 100% right and always shows. Sorry, I got to click on this real quick. I didn't realize it was a little longer. Sorry, buddy. Always shows respect when respect is shown. And the thing is that he literally said that. I will show you respect. You show me respect. From prime example, and this is another disconnect that I think we have, and I've been in this situation before. When you pull me over, why not just sit there with your hands on the steering wheel like you would any other time if you're at a stoplight? Roll your window down. Officer, how you doing today? I ain't gonna lie, every time an officer pulls me over, which it doesn't happen often, but the last time I got pulled over, I always thought you get pulled over. That came out bad right now. Hey guys, they're on to us, man. Go ahead and scram. I got a cartel. I got a cartel underneath this ground, man. They're all working. No, but the last time I got pulled over, I immediately wanted him to know I was no threat. It was late at night.
Yeah. And
I was like, hey man, how you doing today? Before you tell me license registration, how you doing today?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm good, man. I appreciate you asking. That automatically gave. I'm not kissing his ass.
No.
I'm just letting you know I'm no threat. And it's like that whole engagement was like, it was almost like I knew him. And then he was like, hey man, just real quick, I just want to make sure your stuff's good. I heard a couple cars take off super fast. Yours was the first one I saw. He's like, I didn't necessarily say you were speeding. He said, you were the first one I could get to because you didn't take off. You just, when you saw them take off, you kept your speed, pulled you over, trying to figure out what's going on.
You got like a Camaro too, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I used to. I actually got rid of it. I got a truck now.
You got a truck?
Yeah, I got
daddy ride?
Yeah, I got daddy ride. Got tired of climbing in the backseat, putting my daughter back there, man. You ever seen a bear try to get in a little car? It ain't a pretty sight, bro.
No.
And the thing is, I ain't even got a back seat. Like,
Right.
where as far back as my chair is, it's just one seat.
sitting next
It's
to the
one
car
seat,
seat.
bro. Yeah. Dude, my farts can't even sit in the back seat. That's how small the Camaros are, bro. But it was like given that impression. He was so laid back. He's like, hey, man, do you know those guys? And honestly, I didn't. We had just left the bar. I was still in my security uniform. Yeah. But there's a bunch of cars. There was nice Chargers and Challengers that pulled up next to me.
Sure.
And they all took off.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I just came back I smell like liquor. Ain't that I was drinking it. I'm at work. But the last thing I need is somebody going, Go ahead and step out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not going to
Right.
draw that. So when I saw him come down, he sped up. He realized that they kind of got a little distance. He saw me, kept the same speed, pulled behind me, told me the truth. So I'm like, man, I just got off work. I got my security shirt on, brother. If you go with it, I'll reach in my glove compartment. I'll grab whatever you need, man.
Yeah.
I'll even get out of the car if it makes it easier for you.
Yeah.
He was like, no, man, you ain't got to do all that, man. I'm just to make sure like your plates and stuff are good, like, and everything. He came back in less than 30 seconds. He's like, hey, man, you just be safe tonight, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, if you do see them, though, let them know we're looking for them. And we went on about our day. Now, I could have been an asshole and had my phone out and been like, I'm recording. I don't have to provide ID, or I put my ID against the window but barely have it cracked. Like, why do we go to these extents?
Internet.
And that's the issue. Like I said, social media is the issue on why we have this disconnect. Everybody is so defensive. I get it. There's bad seeds out there in police officers. I'm not here to deny that. But there's a lot of good. Your first initial thought to walk up to my car is to be defensive. You don't know what I got in my car. I know what you got, but it's also at your hip. You don't know what the fuck I got in my car. And that's why people need to do a better job at understanding the what's the word I'm looking for? To address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
You're walking up to me. I'm
have
walking
to
up to
react to
you.
you.
You have to react. And if I'm acting suspicious, what you gonna do? You know what time it is. So why not let your guard down? I don't care. I ain't saying you kiss your ass, go throw a joke, anything. You could just be like, hey, officer, how you doing, man? You need my license registration. You mind if I reach in the register, into the glove compartment? I can get everything for you. Make this easy for you. Immediately, his guard is going to come down. Their number one goal is to go back home. It's like being in the military and you suiting up before you leave out to go out in a whole other country where every person wants your head. It ain't no different. So I think a lot of the disconnect comes from, like you said, watching social media, having bad experiences. But why are we not talking more about the good experiences like I just had with that cop? And now I see him around all the time. Yeah, that's the issue.
There are good cops. They don't want you to know that.
Yeah.
Like, when you talk about defensive, like, I worked with a guy. I was a kind of like a deputy marshal or deputy city cop. Like, it was a volunteer thing back in '03. And a guy named Chris Oberheim, he was my buddy. Like, I rode every night with him. Rode. So time goes by. I get a call at, like, I don't know, a couple years back. He was shot and killed on a domestic run. They were making joke. I watched the whole video, like, just making jokes, walking up, not saying he was, like, not comfortable with the situation, but this dude comes up out of the apartment complex in Champaign, Illinois, goes straight to his car, and what's he do? He pulls the gun and ends up shooting both of them, both cops.
Damn.
So we go as officers, we go through scenarios that most people don't see in a lifetime, bro. We see this over and over and over and over again, and that's why I'm saying, like, community oriented. Like, I want people to understand that we people too. Right. We just chose a career to better yourself, better us, to better protect everything, to protect, to preserve. Like, that's what we do. Like, that's ultimately my goal in this situation, is to protect and serve. Like, I want your kids to be able to come to the park and not worry about getting shot.
Facts.
And I will put myself in between that situation so your kids can come back to the park.
What you just said. When I saw you guys there, I know the first initial thought must be, oh, the boys is here. And it's like, no, they're just here to make sure everybody enjoys themselves. Why do we not look at it more like that? When police show up to an event.
That's not cool.
I didn't realize being as adults, being cool is that. Because last time I checked, being cool is getting a fucking paycheck, going home, kissing your family, telling them you love them, and going back to redoing another day. When does not acknowledging the importance of police officers, where did we stop thinking that was cool?
So, and I don't know how outside the box this is, but, like, you have a job. You have a real job. And I'm not saying no jobs aren't real, but, like, when you have to fill out, like, and it's kind of a side note, like, when you get hired with the police department, you have to fill out your obituary, bro.
Yeah.
Like, where I want, what I want, how I want, what I want done, where it wants to go. Like, these are things that I have to fill out.
Yeah.
upon hiring.
Right.
Like, this goes to my sergeants. This goes to everybody in case something happens.
Right.
In case I don't come home.
Right.
So then you worried why I got a little attitude because you fiddle fucking around in your car as I'm walking up at night.
Right.
Like, I can't see you, man. Like,
Right.
just breathe.
Again.
It's just a traffic stop. You blew a stop sign.
Why?
You-
Why? And nobody's perfect either.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I've been pulled over where I was speeding. The last thing I need to do is make your job harder. I sped. That's my fault.
Right.
It's not your fault that you caught me. You're just doing what you're told. You took an oath
Yeah.
to protect and serve. If you don't stop me, what happens when I drive through a sign or a stoplight, smoke a family of 4 because you wanted to let them go?
Yeah.
Whose fault is it then?
Yeah.
Yours.
Mhm.
I know it's mine, but by you stopping me 3 street lights before I ran that one that would have killed someone, that's why I think people need to look at DUIs differently. You guys, I get it. Anybody that's had a DUI, and you can be honest with yourself, you should be more grateful. I get it. You got caught. It sucks. It costs you money. It costs you time. But here's the thing. You could have potentially killed a family because you were irresponsible and not called an Uber. Because last time I checked, Ubers are cheaper than bail. They're cheaper than replacing cars. They're damn sure cheaper than trying to replace a life. And they damn sure are cheaper than a fucking funeral.
Hey, any of my homeboys know, like, and then this is going to be something in regards to the football team too. Like, if you feel like you can't do something, call me. I'll come pick you up. I'll take you home. I will make sure that you get to where you need to get.
Facts.
Because that's the kind of person I am.
Right.
You know?
I totally agree with it. And I wish maybe we need to have more outings. I don't know, maybe
Ride-alongs, man.
Yeah.
We have ride-along
Dude,
programs.
I loved the ride along I did. I ain't gonna lie
That
to you,
shows you a
but
whole 4 or
I
5
think the
hours.
ride alongs, I think a lot of people should do it. If you guys have never done a ride along before, even if you feel like you don't mess with the boys or pigs or whatever word you want to call them, just go do a ride along one time. Everybody knows one cop that they're cool with. Call that person and just be like, hey, man, I just want to check out what y'all really be doing, bro, behind closed doors. I ain't hearing no bullshit. I just want to see what y'all do. But the problem is we don't have enough of that.
Or people too worried about the kickbacks
Yep.
from that. Oh, you rode with the police. Like, nah, okay. I see where you are
Yep.
now.
Yep. Oh,
And
dude,
they worried about that.
I get
What you worried for?
I get side-eyed all the time. Oh, bro, you talk to them, dog. I'm like, I don't see the uniform. You think I give a shit about the
You
uniform?
know what's funny is those dudes probably come up to me and like kick
That-
it with me, and
bro,
bullshit with me. Like,
I've
they talk-
seen a few of them. And I'm like, hold on, bro. You was just talking about, and I mean, I'm not going to intrude on the business, but in my head, I'm like, bro, you just clowned me for saying what's up to him. But then on your way out at the bar, you was dapping him up. I'm like, hey, bro. Hey, I swear, when I see bullshit like that at the bar, I just want to be like,
Shut up, bitch.
you make no sense. You're contradicting your fucking self because you see me talk to somebody, dap him up. We got chemistry built up. You know what I mean? And then the fact that you want to try to knock me for being cool with somebody who I had already been cool with before the uniform ever was in the equation. So I just think the fact that we can literally sit there and build a better image by, like you said, doing ride-alongs, doing more outings and things like that. When you guys go out there, just chat with people, man. We're all human beings at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
on-
That part.
on the next one, let me ask you this. Do you believe good officers sometimes pay the price for the actions of a few bad ones?
Oh, 100%. I do it all the time. I'll take that blunt. I'll take that. Hey, go ahead. Take it out on me because I can handle it.
Right.
Like, take it out on me. You don't like that guy? All right. That's fine. But I promise you he's a good dude.
Right.
Hey, Evansville got some good people, bro. For
Right.
real. Like, it's a family, like, seriously. But we go through some shit. Like, we see shit that nobody should ever see.
Dude.
And you don't understand the mental capacity that it takes
What that
on
does
like
on
the,
you, yeah.
hey, last year was bad for me.
That's rough. Yeah, I was there for a few of them, and I understand.
Hey,
Like walking through your shoes, from just like last year alone, people would be like, damn, I didn't know it was like that.
And now we don't do that. We can't.
Nope.
I
You can't talk
I
about
have
it.
to leave shit at home
Yep.
when I leave
And then
because
you,
I have to deal with your stuff.
and then you got to go back home and still be Superman.
Luckily, I got an hour drive. I put some Tupac on. Let's go.
All eyes on me. No, I'm playing.
Till the end of time.
Till the end of-
personally.
yeah. No, that's true though, man. And that's something that I do encourage more people to see. Don't just see the badge and see the bad image, guys. Make sure you see them as a father, as a husband, as a brother, as a mentor, as a friend. You know, do whatever it takes to lessen the tension, and I think we can actually close that gap a little bit from what we see on social media.
Well, the administration is doing an awesome job.
Right.
I mean, I know they're gonna get criticism, but like they're doing a really good job of giving the community what they want.
Right.
Like for real.
Yeah, and that's a controversial topic, and
Sure.
the only reason why I say that is because you're gonna have some people that's had bad experiences that are gonna be like,
Always.
no, they're only there for themselves, and that's a debatable thing. And guys, listen, I support how you feel, because at the end of the day, we all got opinions. There's a right, there's a wrong, and then there's a truth. And whether you did have a bad experience or a good experience, not every police officer is like that. And I think if we look at it more in that way, instead of you work for them, so you're against me instead of for me, why is it that, like, if you're just sitting in a car chilling and a cop just pulls up, hey, man, just want to check on you? I've seen that. And people get
do it all the
defensive.
time. I
They
do it
get
all the time.
defensive. And I'm, oh, man, bro, why you sweating me? And it's like, what if you was passed out? What if you was unconscious from maybe a bad drug or something? Is he just supposed to walk past you? How many people homeless people you found unconscious?
There's some bad stuff going around too.
You know what I mean?
Talk.
As part of your job is to check, protect, and serve. You know what I mean? I get it, guys. We have these images of bad police officers, but not every single one of them's bad. Like, dude, matter of fact, when you came to my Charlie Kirk event, I know you remember that.
Yeah.
And we had those two random
Right.
dudes show up with backpacks. We knew they were on BS.
Oh yeah.
But you literally reached out to me. You was like, hey, bro, I'm going to show up there. I'll have some guys there. We'll have all this whole setup for you, man. I'll make sure everything goes perfect. And you said safe. I want everybody to be safe. And y'all was on that from the start. Nobody in that whole area, we had 192 signatures. Not one single person was like, oh, the cops is here. They knew we were going to be safe. That's the topics that we need to be talking
And
about.
nobody knew about that issue except you.
Yep.
Like you
Yep.
came to me and I was like, I'm already watching.
Yep.
We already.
You was already on
was
it.
al- yeah.
I came up, I was like, hey, bro. You like, don't even worry about it.
No,
We already
yeah,
on it.
Don't sweat it.
And then they look back and they're, oh, shit, there's cops here. And we're just going to sign this and get up out of here.
Yeah,
It's like,
thanks.
bro, y'all were here. And that's the thing. Imagine if y'all wasn't there. Honest to God, I was carrying. I could have served 25 to life for trying to protect somebody else. Because, like, my old lady was there. My friends were there. My family was there. Now I got to try to protect and serve. I don't have a uniform. You guys aren't there.
I was there on a four-wheeler too.
Yeah, you were on the phone. But just think about what if you weren't there. Think about potential casualties. Think about the potential the danger potentialities. That's a part of the thing that I think people need to start understanding about police officers. You're helping us.
And the best thing to do is the ride-along program.
Yep.
Like I'm pretty sure we still I'm pretty sure it's still in place. You can get online. You type out your information. You throw it in there, and then I'll tell you when you come in for the ride-along.
Downside of it, guys, you may have to sit in the back if they got a partner. Hey,
time they do.
hey, I sat in the back with Nate and Philip, and I was like, Philip, man, I don't feel right being back here. The seat's all hard.
Can't get out.
Yeah,
The door's
I was like,
locked.
you gotta open the door. Can't roll the window down. Like, man, this smell like tin cans to bounce that ass back here, man.
And it's plastic.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I just feel
Plastic
gross
seat.
being back here, man. Like, can we switch to a different vehicle or something? Or can I drive my car and follow y'all? He's like, nah, man, you here for the experience.
Yeah,
and I'm
that
like,
part.
I feel like I'm getting a different kind of experience out here. I'm getting out. People looking at me like, damn, who did you snitch on? Boys letting you out? I'm like, nah, man, I ain't here for that. I'm here with them. I'm here to get my experience and figure out why there's a disconnect. And I did. And I actually did that. And the thing is that the news article had picked that up and interviewed me about it because previously, prior to that, there was a ride-along that had an altercation with a civilian and got their phone knocked out, and it was a big ordeal where they were talking about it. And they did. It seemed like the Courier and Press kind of like, this is back when they had newspapers. I'm aging myself right now.
They stopped those?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Saturday Morning Press.
Yeah, but the news was like, "Hey, we want to hear another person's perspective about this." And I was like, "I'll be honest. This gives me a new perspective about police officers and how they do procedures, the conversations they have before walking up to the vehicle, how they handle the situation, and even the bullshit." Dude, we went through like 3 homeless breakup fights and all kinds. And I'm like, y'all have to waste your time on this?
It's not waste. It's what we have to do.
That's what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is you guys de-escalated situations, and I'm like, damn, they got to babysit too. It's crazy. And I'm like, this is where our tax dollars are going. And then we went to another domestic violence situation where the guy was already gone, and they treated the woman. She was starting to hyperventilate. They talked to her, calmed her down, and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, what if they were like, we're too busy for that? If she's going through that, she can call us. Like, we ain't just randomly going past the neighborhood and checking on these people and stuff like that.
It's funny you say something like that. Like, you talk about what if we too busy. Like, so before I became a cop, like, this is part of the reason, like, I don't never turn anybody away. Like, I'm always here for somebody because I was working I've been bar security for like 2006. It was the easiest money in college to come up with, like cash in hand, boom, here we go. I had a buddy, he called me late at night at like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Right.
Like, hey, come hang out with me. And I had been going to school with him, so we were in the same pace class, criminal justice type stuff. And I was like, nah, man, I'm too busy. I'm at work right now and can't come on. Like, come to find out, 8 hours later, he had shot himself. But I will never turn myself like, nah, I got you. And that's what people don't understand about me. Like, I'm friendly, but like, I'm not friendly. Like, but I will never like not try to help. I will never try to like direct you where you can get somebody. Like, the CIT was a crisis intervention. Like, when I first got in here, my FTO, he was a crisis intervention guy. So for suicide runs and stuff like that, like, that's why I want to be.
Right.
I want to do that. Like, give me that.
Right.
Like, so I got my certificate. I'm a crisis intervention officer too. So when CITs come out, like, I'm there. Let me talk to you, bro.
Right.
That's why I want to be a negotiator.
Yep.
Like, let me talk to you. Like, talk to me. Tell me what's up. Like, I think my life history and my life experiences that's what makes me a good cop, or I think so. Now, I don't know. Other people got their opinions, but it's some real shit, man. Like, I will never not answer the phone for somebody.
Right, for a cry for help.
Right. Took a little deep turn there.
No, did you telling stories like that? It's like, these are the stories that I think people need to be looking at.
That's just one.
To be I
wasn't even a cop.
I can't even imagine just like walking into a house where there's been like a murder and seeing like a dead child. I wouldn't know what to do. Matter of fact, I'll tell you a funny story. And this shout out to Philip. It was the day before I did the ride along with them, man, and the deer had got hit. But the deer was still alive. So the boys messed with Philip. And I remember Philip when he was a school teacher.
I heard he was a teacher.
Yeah, he was a school teacher, man.
We was all something before we came.
Yeah, sure that. So they made him allow the deer not to suffer anymore. So they had to put him down. So they made him do it, and he said he struggled so hard putting a deer down. He said, man, Micus, man, when I looked into his eyes, I saw a tear, man. I couldn't do it. Man. He's like, I almost cried. And I'm laughing. But then I was like, bro, if you're having a struggle on doing that for a deer that you aren't attached to, could you imagine like walking into a house when there's kids involved and people that you can see your own family in and go, man, I got to go in. I don't have a choice. I have to go do that. When you hear a loud bang, bang, when everybody's running this way, you have to go that way. Right. You can't go family first, man. I got to make sure I get home safe and go hide behind the car. You have to go and go take care of that. To what? Protect and serve.
Yeah. Yep.
I just wish more people would think about stuff like that, man.
Yep.
So but most of the other stuff, it's all common sense. Like, what's your thoughts on body cam? Obviously, I think body cams are obviously a positive. I think it's a third eye. It allows everybody to see as soon as you get out, boom, it's on, and now we're in the modern day of social media where everybody's got their phone out. But the problem is, most people, I ain't gonna say most, some people start recording when they know it benefits them. And we know that. But the body cam's going to tell a different story. That's why when stuff like that happens, whether it's in the community or not, first thing I always say is, what's the body cam look like? So I always want to see what everyone doesn't see and go from there. Tristan, I see you. What's that? Tristan, I see you in the comment section. I love seeing you back on the action last night. How's your arm doing overall? My arm's good. It's not fully healthy, but I'm almost there. Appreciate the support. Give me a little bit of time so I can get 100% so I can start putting on my 5-star matches. It was good to see the people, good to talk to the people, good to show the face. I was nervous too. I was nervous. It's always nervous coming back and talking to fans because you never know how they're going to accept you. And it was really cool to see the standing ovation I got for just showing up and, saying hey and showing my face. So, yeah. Tristan, keep locked in with me. Better things are coming.
Would you have a match last?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, we as Alliance could get you a leotard with a lion on it.
Hey!
Have you dressed up as a lion leotard at the call-out meeting?
Do like a special gimmick match and just come out in the leotard. Hey, I might do something like that one time just for shits and giggles, man. Yeah, I tell you what, you get a bunch of fans and you put me in the ring, dude, and I am there to entertain.
I got you.
If anybody has seen me wrestle, they will say Micus is entertaining.
But that's what we want. Like, that's what I want. I want a community to come out on Saturday night, midsummer, when it's 9,000 degrees outside, and be like, hey, yeah, this is a football game. Bet. Again, I forgot all about the Browns or the Blondes and Brunette thing, the little flag football stuff. Hey.
It was an event. It was a halftime show that turned into an actual event. Yeah.
It was. They had a whole quarter game, like a 15-minute.
We came out to watch them. Hey, no disrespect to the enforcers, but
no.
We had friends that were playing in that game. We came out to support them. I was like, damn, they got merch and shit too. I'm like, I thought this was just kind of like a thing. They're like, no, this is like a whole event.
And that's one thing we want to do is we want to coordinate with everybody that's in a sporting event around here.
Right.
I'm talking derby girls, roller skating, skate 1-2. Shout out to you, like all these things. Like, we want to be a big part of the community, and that's why I told dude, you got 90 days before we sign people.
Right.
Fix it.
I mess with that, man. That's awesome, dude. I love it. Dude, we can literally go on and on and on about this. I was just trying to hit mainly on the key points about, the disconnect, why we have a disconnect, how we can look at the situations better, and how we can maybe approach the situations better. Now, let me ask you this last question, and maybe this might help somebody out. And if it does, that's great. If it doesn't, oh well, I'm going to ask it anyway. What is the best way, now from your experience, so if you pull me over, what is the best way for me to have your guard down and know that this is going to be a peaceful transition to make sure that this never turns into a hostile moment? What are some of the things that people can do to make these potential opportunities not in any kind of negative action?
From my perspective, just don't put your past experience with this one.
Damn.
Because ours is going to be different.
It's a bar.
Hold
on, bro. You can't be dropping bars like that, dog. Sheesh.
Glad you recorded
that. Dog.
I probably forgot.
Go back and rewatch that. Yo, run that by one more time, man. Because that is some seriously good information. How can a person make the experience with their officer better?
Stop bringing your past experience in.
Yep.
Because mine, we gonna have a different talk.
Right.
I promise.
I
promise you.
I like it. And I mean, did I leave anything out? Is there anything that I didn't address? Whether it's your football questions.
I'm tired as hell right now.
I know these lights be hot, dog. You be in there cooking, man. That's why I got this carpet fan. I really want to blow on my face, but I can't do that because it's blowing all over the microphone. So I got it blowing over my halitosis. Got him over here. That's probably why it's hot, because my feet, man, it'll be blowing heat off these things. Dude, I'll be on these things all day, bro. The funny part is, when I take my shoes off at the end of the day, bro, my feet go. I swear.
Because you wear them tight boots.
And I'll be wearing my tight jeans, bro. When I be putting them damn things on, I'll be over like, I think I gained an extra pound today.
My calves won't go in those kind of jeans. My calves too big.
Oh, man. Dude, I didn't keep you here long enough, man. I greatly appreciate you dropping by. Guys, I hope you find something valuable in this topic. I want you guys to get excited about the Tri-State Lions coming into Evansville.
Yes.
It's going to be a big event, guys. I really think this is going to be groundbreaking. I think this time, they're going to get it right. And if you're interested in if they're going to get it right, show up, come support, especially when they have their games, guys.
Yep.
Like and share. Go onto their Facebook page. Go onto all their socials, and make sure you guys follow them. Show some love. Support your team like you do all the other teams in town, except for now we got a football team that's literally, in my opinion, I think this is what's going to separate y'all from the Thunderbolts and the Otters, because you're all about leadership. You're all about a community leadership. Yeah. Nothing against them, but they're just, well, let's do this for the community.
Yeah.
Community leadership. We're building the next generation.
Yeah.
And I think that's
100%.
What's going to separate you guys from all the other organizations. So I really hope that all you guys can.
I actually want to bring everybody in.
Yeah.
Like, I want everybody to become that.
Right.
Like, that's my ultimate goal. Is like, I want a community-oriented athletes.
Right.
To be better and to push and to be role models for the younger generation.
Right.
So,
dude, I think that's amazing, man. Well, do you have any closing remarks, man, before we close up out of here? Anything you want to say? Tell everybody.
Again, thank you for Immaculate Podcast for letting me come on. Again, August 30th, Sunday, 1121 Washington Avenue, Casey's Timeout Lounge. We're going to have our call-out meeting. We want to get an idea of who's going to come out, who's going to show us some respect, show us some love, come out, talk to us. We'll tell you all about us there.
Yo, and the thing is, I'm going to be there, y'all. I ain't going to have no draws on, but I'm going to be here and support the damn team. Don DeMarco. No, I don't know why the no draws came out, man. It just rolled off the tongue, bro.
I promise he's going to have that leotard on. We're going to purposely find one. We might.
All right, so that's how y'all know I need to get off, just because, man, I be saying reckless stuff. Like, I need to get a button that just says pause. Like, bro, what does that even mean? Why do you say stuff like that? I'm going to try to get it in Diddy's voice, too, to make it even funnier. But, guys, listen, we really appreciate you guys coming and watching the podcast. Whether you guys are getting it on podcast platforms, whether it's Podbeam, Spotify, Apple Music, your Alexas, anything that you guys can get a podcast platform on, you guys can go on and search the Immaculate Podcast to get the most recent episodes, all the way over to when we first started, when we didn't even have a structure, we didn't have a foundation. Like you said, you guys are building a foundation. The house is only strong as a foundation that you fucking build. So we got something cooking over here, guys. You guys know that we go out into the community, guys. We're donating money, we're donating time, we're trying to help change Evansville as a whole. And now that we got a football team to add to that, guys, we cannot lose with your support. So make sure y'all show them some love. If you guys haven't already, go to the Immaculate Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. My Instagram and TikTok is the Immaculate Podcast 1. YouTube and Facebook is the Immaculate Podcast. Like I said, if you have music on your phone or any type of way to get to it, guys, you can get to the Immaculate Podcast. All you got to go in there and type in is TheImmaculatePodcast. Guys, that is wrapping up on the Immaculate Podcast. Y'all be safe. Take care of yourselves. Hug your loved ones, and I'll catch you on the next episode of the Immaculate Podcast.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now listening to the Immaculate One.
The Immaculate Podcast.
You are now tuned into the Immaculate One.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now listening to the Immaculate One.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now tuned into